Oh man, that's what we doing, man. My speaking podcast back in the building again.
Hey man, what's going
Man,
on?
we doing Daisy, man. Encore, man. Oh man, we getting him encore, man. I know you've been missing us, man. We've been missing them too. This how we gonna do it, man. My speaking podcast, we back at it again. I know y'all miss us, we miss y'all too. We just trying to get some things situated, you know what I'm saying? Upgrading our podcast content, upgrading our sound, upgrading our quality, upgrading the look. You know what I'm saying? So, see, I know little sign, nice little new studio area. Me and my homeboy, Reese Peace and Mike over here. But I ain't gonna talk to y'all too much, man. I'm just gonna go ahead and give it our favorite slogan, man. May not always be right, may not always be wrong.
But you always gonna get our mouths paying what we're speaking on.
That being said, man, we're gonna talk about the 2024 Hall of Fame enshrinement. You had Julius Peppers, you had Dwight Freeney, you had Andre Johnson,
Devin Hester, Steve McMichael,
who's battling ALS.
Patrick Willis.
Patrick Willis.
It was a loaded class, basically.
Loaded.
But I want to focus more so on the homegrown guy, Julius Peppers.
Okay.
I feel like he was Sam Mills. It's a big debate going around Charlotte. Sam Mills was the first quote-unquote Panther player to win in, but we all know he played a lot of his seasons with the Saints. But he built the mantra of keep pounding. He built a lot of things in Charlotte that you can't take away.
True.
So you can't take away what Sam Mills built for the city of Charlotte and the Panther brand. But Peppers is the first drafted Panther in homegrown town, North Carolina, up there near Wilson, up in that area. So he is homegrown, played 17 years, I want to say. Played 10 with the Panthers, 3
with Green Bay.
Yeah. And then
Bears.
And the Bears he played I think 4 years with the Bears, 3 with Green Bay, and then the other 10 with the Panthers. So, but like I say, anybody know anything about Pep, man, he was quiet, but he was just like a monster. He was basically a man amongst boys, even in college. And he got to the pros, he figured out how dominant he can be. And even at his press conference, he basically made his enshrinement. He was like, he just wanted to put in that hard work. He wanted to do his part, and he did his part well than anybody could ever imagine. And then, not only his Hall of Fame speech was phenomenal, he had somebody in the audience.
Oh man, who he had out there, man?
You all know.
Who?
He said this is not something that I've written into my speech, but he said I got to stop my speech to acknowledge this individual. He's out there in the audience, the GOAT, Michael Jordan. There you go. All-time legend. And he said appreciate him. So Mike was in the building even to watch Pep. And like I say, it was a phenomenal thing to see all the fans from Charlotte moving, going up there. And even he said at the end of his speech, which was kind of, he even said, if you listen to it real well, he looked at the Peppers and said, you know what, everything ain't started the way y'all wanted to, but at the same time, our time is coming. And so that's telling me that David Tepper know that he done ruffled a whole lot of fellas in Charlotte, even down to the city of Rock Hill. But I think he knows, hopefully, he's finally figuring it out to get the right people and get out the way.
Just get out the way.
But like I say,
I think another reason why Julius Pepper gave Michael Jordan that acknowledgement too, because everybody knows Julius played with the Tar Heels on the basketball team. They went to the NCAA.
He went to the Final Four.
He went to the Final Four, the basketball team. Final Four that year. So he's one of those freakish athletes, 6'6", 6'7", 290. I mean, like,
and ran a 4.5 in the 40.
Dominant.
You don't see people do that. So he's a rare find. I'm glad we took him. And I just saw that the year that we took him, the year before that, I think was 1-15.
Yep.
It sounds eerily similar to when we got Cam Newton, but like I say,
that's neither here nor there.
Yeah, so now it's at the point where.
And then Thing said something too on that real poignant. The host.
Poignant.
Yeah, poignant. That's a big word, man.
Okay.
Keyword, man. Poignant. That's a good word. Keyword there, man. Poignant, man.
Hey,
real poignant,
so
man.
So you've been going for a minute.
No, don't worry about it, man. My vocabulary is excellent, man.
But hold up, before let me stop right quick. I mean, I know we got the little polo shirts on and stuff, and you over there, but hey, man, you in that lime green, man. I mean, what you trying to be seen?
We being bright, man. Hey, my speaking podcast, we shine bright like a diamond, man. You know what I'm saying?
That brother got on highlight green.
Man, we shining bright like a diamond.
This dude got on highlight green, man. I mean, you know,
man, we want y'all to see us, man. We want y'all to see us.
Oh, I think they're gonna see you coming from 10 miles away. But you know, like I say, to piggyback off the Hall of Fame, next year class, Luke Kuechly from the Panthers is eligible for the Hall of Fame. I feel like, not saying Patrick Willis and him are pretty much on the same playing field.
First class.
So if Patrick Willis went in, I'm almost positive Luke will go in.
First ballot, yeah.
But the thing is, what's bothering me, Steve Smith getting overlooked. And I'm not taking them from Andre Johnson. Andre Johnson was a monster for the Houston Texans. But if you look at their stats, they're Emily similar. So I'm like, Emily, that's a word from down Geech, Emily. Hold up,
Emily. What is Emily, man?
It means
eerily.
Emily. It's a, you know what?
Hey man, I keep telling this cat, man, stop using them big old words like he think he's Stephen A. Smith, but he's Stephen A. Sugar Hunter Ice Tea. That's what I say, Stephen A. Smith. You Sugar Hunter Ice Tea. You Stephen A. Sugar Hunter Ice Tea right now.
I see. We've been gone for a minute.
We back at it again. We back at it, man. We back at it again. All our new subscribers, no subscribers, y'all know how we do, man.
New location, dude, still acting the same.
We still doing the same thing. But yeah.
But I think Steve Smith and Andre Johnson numbers are similar, so I don't know why he's getting overlooked. But I would think it would be nice for me personally if he went in next year and Luke went in to have two Panthers. I could almost guarantee you. I'm gonna be honest. I would be in Ohio and Canton to go watch that. I would go to Canton to see two more Panthers going. Didn't have a chance to go this year because I didn't plan to go. But if we get two in next year, Luke and Steve, I'm gonna try my best to get up there in August to go see that.
Hey, you know, and what else, man? We had me and you were talking about a little bit earlier, like past couple days. Is this the best Hall of Fame class to date?
You know what? That question was brought up a lot, and I heard it a lot, watched it a lot. The same thing about how we talk about basketball and LeBron and this era, this and that. If you know the people in the class, it makes it seem like Devin Hester. Let's get it out. Devin Hester is the best punt returner of all time. Kickoff return and punt returner of all time.
Undeniable.
Can't take that from him. Patrick Willis, great linebacker. But it's a lot of linebackers out there I can name that's better than Patrick Willis. I'm just saying, because of the name.
Who? Who?
Ray Lewis.
True. Patrick Willis was on that.
But I'm just saying, if you want to go down the line, laundry, you got Lawrence Taylor.
They in the Hall of Fame too, right?
Yeah, no. I'm saying, no. You saying the criteria is this the best class?
Yeah.
Devin Hester's
back. The class mean not just one. I mean, I
I get what you're saying. So you want to group the whole thing?
The class, yeah. You got to think about it.
You got Freeney and Peppers, two of the best on the end.
Yeah.
You got Willis in the middle.
Man, come on.
You got Devin Hester.
Come on.
You got Andre Johnson. Steve McMichael was a beast when he played with Chicago.
Man with the Bells, man.
But pull up some of them old classes.
It got some in here now.
Look at Walter Payton class.
Walter Payton, it's a couple of players that we didn't know.
I know, but I'm just saying. So
Walter
go back.
Okay, you got Chuck Noll, we got Bill Walsh, Walter Payton, Larry Little, Dan Fouts was the quarterback for the Chargers.
Now go to Peyton Manning. Go to Peyton Manning in the class.
Peyton Manning was 2001, right? 2000. Hold on. Let me see what Peyton Manning was in. 2000.
Peyton Manning was in.
No, he was a little later.
He was later. But look at his class. And I want you to name some of the people in his class.
Hold on. Let me see what
Shannon Sharp class was great too. So go back. You got to get towards.
It was Shannon Sharp, Deion Sanders, Ed Sable. That's the one who be doing the NFL.
Okay.
Films. Les Richard, Chris Hamburger, Marshall Falk, Richard Dent from the Bears.
So you said Deion, Shannon Sharp, Marshall Falk, Richard Dent, Sable was the voice of NFL.
Yeah, little NFL fans and stuff. Yeah, Les Richard and Chris.
So that's class 2011.
But look at the class before it, 2010.
Okay.
You got Emmitt Smith, Jerry Rice, John Randall, Floyd Little, Dick LeBeau, Ricky Jackson, Russ Graham.
And that's 2010. So 2010, 2011, we gave you.
2012 got a great class too. Willie Rowe for the Saints, Curtis Martin for the Patriots, Cortez Kennedy for the Seahawks.
It was great.
Chris Doman for the Vikings.
D-tackle.
DeMonte Dawson from the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Yep.
Jack Butler. I don't know who he is.
So keep strolling though. So we got 2 or 3 classes.
Check out this class right here.
Larry Allen,
Chris Carter, Curly Kulo, Jonathan Ogden from the Ravens, Bill Parcells, Dave Wood Robinson, Warren Sapp.
That's 13.
I mean, it's some 14, Aeneas Williams, Michael Strahan, Andre Reed, Walter Jones, Ray God, Derek Brooks. I mean, come on, man. Hey, man.
It gets better, but like I say, it gets better and better. But each year, as we've been watching these guys when we were younger, you will know the class is better. But this class was up there. What you said just now, Deion class might be the best. Shannon Sharp, Deion Sanders.
I don't know, but look at that 18 class. You got Brian Urlacher, Terrell Owens, Randy Moss, Ray Lewis, Brian Dawkins, J.R. Kramer. Woo!
Hey, 18 was rough. 18 was rough. So this is gonna be the question coming up to everybody.
The best class, man.
Go in, do your research. Tell me what's your top 3 Hall of Fame class of all time. Because 2024 was a monster. But when he just said Terrell Owens, Randy Moss, Ray Lewis,
Brian Dawkins,
what
was a beast. Brian Urlacher from the Bears.
Okay.
Hey, I mean, come on, man.
So it's some classes out there, man. So shout out to everybody out there, man. The Hall of Fame voting. Let's just keep trying to get Steve Smith in there. We know Luke gonna go in, and hopefully after that, we can have a lot more Panthers going in because we, as a city and as an organization here in Charlotte, we had some players come through it. People might not believe, but we had some players.
Some good players.
And then I guess the last question for me is Cam Newton a Hall of Fame in your eyes?
Yeah.
Is he? I mean, you got a lot of people out there saying no.
Why?
Did Michael Vick get in yet? No. I don't think Mike got in. I don't think Michael Vick has gotten in yet. But I mean, to me, Cam Newton.
And see, the 2020 class had the most. I don't know if it was because of COVID or.
I think they did. I think they put a.
Oh yeah. Because
I think they did.
Steve Atwater, Isaac Bruce, Harold Carmichael, Jimbo Curry, Bill Cowher, Bobby Dillon, Cliff Harris, Winston Hill, Steve Hutchinson, Edrin James, Jimmy Johnson, Troy Polamalu, Steve Sable, Donnie Shell, Duke Slater, Max Speedy, Ed Sprinkle, Paul Tagliabue, and George Jones.
But see, you said something just now that kind of just, you said Isaac Bruce. There's no. Now I'm not talking about Isaac Bruce. I'm not talking about him. But Andre Johnson, Isaac Bruce, Steve Smith. Who would you taking out of them 3?
Like you said, it's errors though. Yeah.
But I'm saying, but my thing is, so Steve Smith had the criteria that they have. So how in the world Bruce is in? Andre Johnson in, but Steve didn't get in.
I don't know why Steve. What year did
Steve was eligible 2 years ago. It was his second year of eligibility this year.
Maybe because they're looking at the fact that he didn't come into the wide receiver in the beginning. He came in.
What they got to do with anything?
I'm just saying, maybe that's why they're looking at.
Numbers is numbers.
True.
So you're making my point even more valid. He didn't even get a chance to play until his rookie year. Because the first play of the game that season, he kicked off return for the Panthers against Minnesota. They beat Minnesota. They went 1-15 that year. Toward the end of the year, they gave him opportunity to actually play receiver. That's when he flourished the next year, his second season. So he didn't his first year.
Maybe that's probably why that's.
But man, come on,
it shouldn't be. But maybe
criteria.
See, Andre Johnson came in as a receiver.
Isaac Bruce.
Isaac Bruce was pure
So
receiver.
let me ask you this quite naturally: would you take Isaac Bruce over Steve Smith? Yes or no? Yes or no? Yes or no question? Yes or no?
I'll take Steve Smith.
Okay, you take Andre Johnson over Steve Smith?
The middle.
Would you take Andre Johnson over Steve Smith?
No, because Steve Smith got a dog in him. Not saying Andre Johnson don't got killed.
But see, that's my criteria.
No disrespect to Andre Johnson.
And
He's from Miami.
He's from one of the best.
Liberty City. So.
He's from one of the best organizations, colleges there ever is the youth. So we're not knocking that. I'm just saying, we're not knocking Isaac or Andre Johnson. We just trying to figure out what's the criteria for Steve. Why Steve can't get in?
Maybe that's the only thing I can think of, Mike. Just like I said, because he came in as a receiver from the beginning.
Well,
you know what I'm saying? That's the only little thing.
I get it, but like I say, so go onto our site and just tell us who you think the top 3 Hall of Fame classes of all time is. And to end this note, like I say, my partner did a lot of the, you can see it in his face, and I'm trying to, take it all in.
Good.
But like I say, this is a vision that day one, if anybody know where we started from in my living room to my dining room to my screening porch to now, we are actually in the studio. It's almost like a surreal moment for me. I had to take it all in, but at the same time be humble about it and just know that You know, this is only God's plan. And like I say, we started out last year.
Mm-hmm.
It's about 14, 15 months now going in, but from where we started from to where we are now, it's a major jump. We done went through all these hurdles, but to be in here and be in the studio, and you know, it just, you know, it made me feel real good, man. We ain't, you know, we're not ESPN, we're not Fox Sports or FS1 or none of that, but we feeling good, man. Like I say, we're gonna
feeling real good.
So
man.
now you know that this content gonna be coming better, hotter than ever.
Oh yeah.
Hopefully that the sound quality be 10 times better.
Exactly.
We had to step up. I mean, every time you do something, if you really don't want something to flourish, then you're gonna just stay like this in the same playing field.
Yeah.
I got a vision for this thing to just keep going up.
Man.
So like I say, you know, we finally got into a studio. I know some people gonna be calling me like, hey, why we didn't know, or why we. I kept it quiet, man. I kept stuff quiet. I mean, people say I talk all the time, but I talk when I need to talk. But some things are not meant to be said. It just need to be seen. So I'm not a braggadocious kind of person, but I know the man upstairs helped me get to this point, and he's gonna help us go further. So like I say, thank y'all so much, man, for rocking with us. All our new subscribers, all our older subscribers. Thank y'all so much.
Hey man, tell us if y'all like the look, man. You're looking real studious up here. You know what I'm saying? You know, got the little polo shirts on. You know what I'm saying? I ain't really trying to show the guns too much, you know what I'm saying? But hey, it's gonna be like that, you know. Doing what we do. My boy over here looking golf fresh. You know, we got his little
I mean, if you're gonna wear a polo shirt, you gotta come in and look different. You can't wear a ball hat.
Man, you looking real.
But you came in with a ball hat.
Hey man, the golf term looking real spiffy. You know what I'm saying? He real spiffy right now. You know, it is what it is, man.
Hey man, but like I say, back at you. We're gonna keep hitting you in the head. We're gonna give you some more. Get at us, man. Holler at us. Hit that like, subscribe, comment button.
Hit with that
hey man, thank y'all so much. Holler at your boys, man. Peace out.
Check
man.
up the dudes, man. Peace.